Today we'll be starting a Madden 20 franchise mode where we will be using the Bills. Now this goes against what I've been doing in previous Maddens because I'm using the Buffalo Bills instead of an NFC North team. Reason why is because Patriots in this game Brady always leaves after year one, so the division kind of goes wide open after that. So I wanted to pick a team that would be kind of hard, at least for the first year, regardless of it, even if I had, all this trade bait and all that. But let me introduce you to our team we will be rolling with today. So we got Josh Allen. He was obviously drafted last year. His throw power is actually 99, which shocked me. 77 deep accuracy, 77 mid. Short accuracy is pretty bad. Awareness is bad. Throw on the run and play action are good, and under pressure is okay. And break sack is actually pretty good. His secondary ratings aren't bad. He's ranked number 30. His backup will be Tyree Jackson. He's also a rookie quarterback. Or he is a rookie quarterback. His stats aren't great, so hopefully we won't need to call him into action. TJ Yeldon was already on the team. I did sign Darkwa out of free agency to give us a good 1-2 punch, and then we have the rookie back there for probably third downs, which I'll probably put on here in a minute. Wide receivers, we basically signed everyone from here down besides Zay Jones. Basically, Cole and Zay are the only ones that were on this team when I first started. I do feel like we might need a third tight end, but right now I'm not worried about it. Offensive line-wise, we have a decent offensive line, I suppose. We have some good backups as well. Left end, Shaq Lawson. I would have traded for a younger guy, but unfortunately trading for anyone younger than 20, like 23, is super difficult. Even 24 is pretty hard. Right end, we signed Jerry Hughes, he was already here actually. I was half tempted to sign a better right end, which I might do. D-tackle, we traded for Geno Atkins quite easily. We have Ed Oliver as well, and Harrison Phillips. Left outside, we have Matt Milano, who I think we upgraded once already. And Eli Harold. Middle linebacker, we have Reuben Foster and Tremaine Edmonds. Right outside, we have Lorenzo, Nick Perry, who we signed out free agency, and Deano Lacey. Corners, basically, half of these guys I think I signed from here to here. Free safety-wise, we got Micah Hyde, so we're okay there. And then strong safety-wise, we got Jordan Poyer. We traded for Justin Tucker, and actually, yeah, I forgot about that. I will be going ahead and releasing this punter, and I will be seeing about... For now, I'll sign one out free agency. Next episode, I will be trading for a punter, but for now, I just want one that's not a 60-something overall. And never mind, I guess we're going to trade for one now, since I can't really just make Justin Tucker do everything. I mean, I could. It just wouldn't be very nice of me to do, would it? Okay, so... trying to trade for someone who's not super expensive, but also not terrible. I mean... we got J.K. Scott, we got Michael Pilardi. I guess I can trade for him, and then I'll just be our punter for the long term instead of just the short term. Okay, D-tackle, we don't really have anything we could really get rid of besides maybe one of our corners. And that worked fine. Okay, so we lose a corner, but we gain a punter. Everything's fine. Okay, so right before this, I will be going ahead and turning injuries back on. I turned them off for the preseason so we wouldn't lose anybody. But now it's time to start our rebuild. Now, for those of you who have been on the channel before, you know I play offense only. That's why I spent significant amounts of time on the defensive trades, not offensive, because I do not use the defense, so I need them to be better than the offense to pick up slack in case the offense messes up. All right, so we enter week 1. Most of the team of starters and people who might get play time, I signed or traded for after getting rid of a good bulk of the team.
Can anyone unseat the Patriots? It's the coach. This is opening weekend on EA
There will
Sports.
Be probably an episode of this
young
weekly, and there will be another franchise going up where I relocate
we'll see Josh Allen of the Bills
a team, probably, or I'll do one where it's,
I'll be back at halftime with a look
I'm
at
not
games
sure
in
yet,
progress.
but I know I'm going to do
But
one
first,
more
let's get into
franchise
the Garden State
along
of
with
New
this.
Jersey. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That'll probably be more sim heavy where I check out stats after each
City
game and all
at
that fun
MetLife
stuff.
Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their
Okay,
feet as
so
their beloved
presentation
Jets made
hasn't
their
really
way
changed
out
all that
on
much, so we're just going to skip that. Okay, so we're going to start on offense.
So the
and
football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And incomplete to open things up. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I don't want to win every
The beauty
game,
of
but
being
I
able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Jets work their way onto the field.
Still not great. I knew that.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. On 1st down, Allen. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. For the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
Allen hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. He got it stripped, but you can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
A good bit of fortune for him, because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball is wrenched out of your grasp, it can go in any different direction. It can go way away from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
Okay, we don't allow any points. We're only up by 3.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Allen now on first down. That's caught by Meredith, right side. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Allen going to throw. Safarian Jenkins has it. And it's a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he lets some open field here.
Nobody seems to be able to get hit in this game without fumbling.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
Win it, guys. Jesus Christ. Literally fumbling twice in a row because you guys can't hold on to a goddamn football, apparently.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. A first down carry now for Yelder. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. On 2nd and 7, Allen.
One thing you keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the community.
So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Allen. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 17, Allen.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Cole Beasley, the intended target. 3rd down here. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Stu. We got three. And if the stick is coming, you don't like that.
To the air, Allen steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 2-yard touchdown run, and the Bills have taken the lead. He doesn't need...
And that's going to... Oh, I was about to say, they're going to get a fucking touchdown.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Allen eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on.
This one right here, the uneligible receiver downfield. It does that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
5 times in my career of the first 3 games. It's kind of fucking ridiculous.
Throwing now is Allen. Dancing to his left. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to play this entire game because it's so frustrating so far. Now, if I purposely was trying to make a bad team, I'd play the entire thing. But let's just see how bad it goes the rest of the way. Okay, so apparently they're just as bad in sim as when I'm controlling them. That kind of makes me feel a bit bad.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Yeah,
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play. And maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
Basically half the time.
So for the Jets, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another home date next week.
I do kind of want to trade for Breeze because I know he's relatively easy to trade for due to how old he is. In fact, I might just do that just because accuracy I don't think will be a problem with him. Just gonna go ahead and auto upgrade everyone here. Nobody there really matters, honestly. so unfortunately week 1 did not go our way, guys. Once again, I'm sorry I didn't play it all the way through. I just felt like you guys wouldn't enjoy me constantly getting mad at the game. But next episode, we will be playing the Giants, which should be a lot easier. As you can see, our offense is only 77. Our defense can actually hold its own if our offense gets better. So most likely next week, I'll maybe trade for a better, depth wide receiver or something. I'll probably trade for a quarterback to replace Allen. Besides that, I don't think there's a lot else I can do to the defense to make it better. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry it was only half a game instead of full game, but I hope you did enjoy it either way, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.